Hi guys, it looks like it's time to propagate my pothos. So it's doing really well here by this window that gets afternoon sun. It's with my coleus cuttings. They're kind of eking by for the winter time till I can plant them out, I hope in the spring. But let's take a look at how long this has gotten. Look guys, it goes all the way down here where it's not even getting any light. So I think maybe the whole plant would benefit from a pruning. And while I do that, I think I'll just pop those cuttings in some water and make another beautiful pothos. Now this was a variegated type, but it reverted because it doesn't get a lot of sun. Look how those leaves are facing toward the window. And if I do cut off some of the trailing vines, I can then rotate the plant and it won't look so lopsided when it's leaning towards the sun. So let me go ahead and take a few cuttings. Okay, I'm just going to cut along here. It's going to be pretty drastic, guys, but like I said, I wanted to cut so I can rotate it, and I'll just use all of these nice cuttings. And now my family room is all covered with these cuttings, nice long vines, and I'm going to be cutting them at a certain spot. And the way I do it is to cut it right beneath a node, right here. That is a node, if you look closely. And if you just cut it right under that, some roots will spring out, and probably all along here, wherever you see a bump, that'll come out. And I should be able to make a nice full arrangement in this nice glass geometric vase. Here is a good example of what I consider a perfect cutting. We've got a cut right here beneath the node, and then we have a couple more nodes, and everywhere there's a leaf node, some roots should come out if it's touching water. So that'll be wonderful. And all of the leaves right now are going to be facing in a weird direction, but they'll reorient themselves once they get in a sunny window. Right now they've been trailing downwards, so they throw their leaves toward the light. And there is my vase full of pothos cuttings. It's no thing of beauty yet, but once those leaves start reaching toward the sun in their new orientation, it's going to be really beautiful. And pothos like bright indirect light, so I'll go put that on a windowsill that hopefully meets those needs. And one more thing to note is that all of the leaves that will be underwater must be removed. And you don't want to have any of those leaves underwater because they could rot, and you want nice fresh water for your cuttings. And there we go. I have turned around my pothos plant so the leaves are facing away from the window, and I think it looks a lot better in the decor. And it's not good when a plant grows so unevenly. I think it had been facing in that direction for perhaps a year. So this plant's going to benefit from the pruning. And then I have my lovely cuttings as well. And that'll give me a whole new plant. And here is where I'm going to put the cuttings. It gets morning light here and indirect light in the afternoon. So I think that'll be perfect for a pothos. And once those leaves turn toward the sun, I think it's going to be a really beautiful arrangement. Who needs flowers when you have a jar full of cuttings or a vase full of cuttings? And by the way, guys, I don't worry about what time of year it is. I just go ahead and prune my plants whenever I think they need pruning. And if it's a plant that responds well to water propagation, I go ahead and just pop those cuttings in water, and I usually have success. So don't worry about what time of year it is. And I hope you're having fun with your plants and making some water propagations over the winter. And thanks so much for watching my pothos water propagation video. I'll see you next time. Bye!